Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we are going to continue with our Turkish get-up breakdown, and today we are going to do a floor press Turkish get-up leg to side roll. We always want to break down complex physical activities into smaller pieces. This is continuing with our Turkish get-up breakdowns. I really like this one. This is the one where people's brains tend to freak out. I can't think of anything off the top of my head in the gym that puts the body under this type of load. It's a bench press, single arm with a stability load. We're gonna do our Turkish get-up floor press, but we are gonna roll to the side. So we're gonna be on the ground, we're gonna press, our hand is gonna be over our center line of our chest. We're not gonna let it drift up over our head even though the kettlebell is trying to pull us that way. So we are gonna actively use our lat to push it down. And then we are going to roll onto our side, which is gonna take our arm from being into a normal bench press position, and it's gonna come all the way into a side position. We're gonna fire our lat, squeeze, drive our lat down into our rear pocket, as we like to say. We're gonna hold, and then we're gonna come back. The cues we're gonna use are press, roll. It's a fairly simple cue. I know. We're gonna set this up like any other normal floor press. We are going to take the L of our hand into the L of the kettlebell. We are going to get our hand at that 45-degree line, so we're not using a barbell wrist, we are using a kettlebell wrist. We're going to take our other hand and we are going to make an L. L to L. And we are going to pull the kettlebell into the center. Now I'm going to end up turning away from the camera here for a second, so we'll show it on both sides, but first things first, forearm is vertical. Do not let the kettlebell collapse on your body. You can, it's just annoying to get it out of that position. Get it up. The kettlebell is pulling out, which means that we are learning shoulder stability here. So not only are we pressing, the kettlebell is pulling out, and our shoulder is going to get healthier because it's being activated in more ranges of motion. When we get to our lockout, our hand is at 45. I'm going to end up turning away from the camera here, and we are going to turn all the way to the side. Now, bring our shoulder all the way back down. Bring your arm down. Press, roll. Press, roll. Normally a press has 2 counts. It has press and down. 1, 2. Now we have a 4 count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Do not gloss 3 and 4 over. The point of this exercise is to get better at all the spots in the middle. So we are going to hold for 1 to 2 seconds at each position so that we make sure that we're getting our stability. If you were to do this as a gym exercise, you know how gym exercises have like 4 seconds of press, 2 seconds of hold, and 2 seconds of retraction, or 2 seconds of press, 2 seconds of hold, and 4 seconds of retraction, depending on who's coaching that day. The point of the deceleration like that in the gym is always they're trying to get greater time under tension. Me, I'm trying to get through the exercise with stability in each position without taking up too much time and without ripping anybody's shoulder out of the socket. We have our setup, same side, same leg. This is our Turkish get-up base position. We're going to press, lock out, no dumbbell wrist, no barbell wrist, and we are going to roll all the way to the side. Now we should have wrist, elbow, shoulder, and bottom shoulder all in one line. We come back down, there's a pause. We don't want to gloss and start bending our elbow right away. So, 1 count, 2 count, 3 count, 4 count, 1 count, 2 count, 3 count, 4 count, 1 count, 2 count. Here, what we would like to do is try to drive our shoulder down to fire our lat. With a light weight, that won't be necessary. With a heavy weight, you're really gonna wanna push your lat down towards your back pocket to stabilize your shoulder. 3 count, 4 count. One of the great things about kettlebells is that they end up fixing shoulder problems on accident. Because in the gym, normal gym, CrossFit and Olympic lifting, but with kettlebells, you have here, you have here, you have here, and you're working all of these stability positions on the go. Those positions, like this position, is covered in the gym in, say, flies, but it's not usually covered as a transition. I can't think of one transition exercise that I've seen off the top of my head being done in a normal gym that way. Because the offset center of the mass of the kettlebell pulls outside, as with all kettlebell presses, it forces your body into very good alignment. Whereas if you were to do this with another apparatus, like a barbell or a dumbbell, you would end up with this bent wrist, and you would probably end up pushing your shoulder forward. It can be done. It can be done. It just works better with kettlebells. Use the correct tool for the correct exercise, if at all possible.